Oops!
So I've got one of those friends who's always forgetting something. And last night he forgot to turn off his lights, and today he's stranded. I'm Wayne from collegestack.com, and I'm going to show you how to jumpstart a car. Step one, you're going to want to pop your hood. Then, if your idiot friend hasn't popped his yet, have him do that. As you can see, we've got the vehicles pretty close here. You want to have them close enough for the jumper cables to reach, but not touching. Because if you have them touching, you could cause an unwanted ground and you'd get an undesired result. Next thing you want to do is make sure the parking brakes are on both vehicles, especially if you're having manual transmissions, because you don't want to be squished in the middle of two cars. Before you hook up the jumper cables, make sure both the vehicles' ignitions are off. Unplug all the accessories in the cigarette lighters or any accessory ports inside the vehicle. So now we're going to show you how to hook up the car. First thing you want to do is examine both batteries, make sure there's no cracks, no battery acid leaking out of the batteries. Then you want to go ahead and hook them up. Now consult your owner's manual to make sure you're doing this properly. But for most vehicles, first thing you want to do is hook up the positive lead on your dead battery with the positive end of the jumper cable. Next thing you want to do is come to your live battery. So on most newer vehicles, you also have a remote terminal located away from your main battery terminal. On this vehicle, it's located near the engine block. After you've located your remote battery terminal, hook up your positive lead first. After your positive is hooked up, hook up your negative. Then you want to go back to your vehicle with the dead battery and hook up your negative to a source away from the battery. Now that you've successfully and securely connected the jumper cables to both vehicles, obviously you want to start the vehicle with the good battery first. Now that you've got the vehicle running, you want to disconnect your jumper cables. Now you don't want to shut off the vehicle first because the alternator hasn't had a chance to charge the battery. Try to avoid shutting it off until you get to your destination. Now to disconnect the jumper cables, you want to use the exact opposite order that you hooked them up with. So to start, you want to take off your negative from your formerly dead battery. Then move along and take off the negative from your good battery, followed by the positive on your good battery, and then remove the positive from the formerly dead battery, and you're good to go. So now you know how to help out your friend if he finds himself in this situation. This is Wayne with College Stack, and you've been schooled.